TxStampin Sharon. I am bringing you a bouquet technique today. Haven't done it in a while, and I love the look, so I thought I would make a video and share it with you guys. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you subscribe, hit the little bell. You'll be notified the next time I upload a video. If I can ever help you with any of your Stampin' Up! Supply needs, let me know. Here's the card that I'll be making on today's video. It is called the Bokeh Technique, and I will show you how I created the little dots. Bokeh is a term used in photography when something is out of focus in the background. And even though I stamped my leaves on the front, they still kind of look like some of them are in the background. So I loved how it turned out. I'm using my favorite, Tropical Chic. I love this stamp set. I pulled out my punches. I used 1 1/4, 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and a 1/2 inch. And I just punched a piece of vellum cardstock. I would not use anything thicker than this. You could, I tried using a window sheet because that's thinner, but my punches got jammed. So don't use your punches punching out window sheets. That acetate just clogs up your punches really bad. Like I thought I ruined one, so don't do it. So I picked up the Vellum Cardstock that is in my store, and so this worked out really well. Another tip I have for you, this was just a scrap piece of paper. Try to stamp your layout first, like get an idea. It could even be printer paper. Just get an idea of where you want to be stamping, because the first one I didn't do that and I made a mess, and I'd already done all the bouquet in the background. So test it out first to see how you like it. I'm using 3 different shades of green today: Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz, and Granny Apple Green. They do, you know, it's kind of hard to tell that they're all so different, but they are subtle enough. And when I was taking pictures of my cards, I noticed on the camera that it didn't look quite as distinctive as I was hoping, but I still like the effect. So I'm using the Stampin' sponges, and I recommend that when you're sponging, see how there's a darkness right there, and it's where my fingernails hit the pad. So let me just show you. If you sponge like that, you're gonna see your fingernails. Interesting, huh? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off of the paper and we're gonna come in. Just kind of helps get that scratchy look out of the paper. Whoops. So see, they look really close, but they are different, and I liked it, so. Okay, we're done. Now for the fun part. I'm pulling in some craft ink, and this is an old pad, but we still sell it. Instead of using a sponge for this one, because I'm going over a darker color, I decided to use a sponge dauber. And I'm just going to add, and with it being craft ink, it does take forever to dry. But you know, by the magic of YouTube, I can fix that. You could do any size circles you want. I just picked my 3 smallest punches and did this. And then my favorite way to add circles is just to take the sponge dauber, and when you're doing it this way, it's a little bit brighter, but I was okay with that. See what I mean? A little bit brighter. Now we're gonna let it dry. Can you see the dots? See the bokeh effect? I used my heat tool to speed up the process because it was taking a long time to dry. Craft ink is designed to pour embossing powder over and heat set it. However, if I do that with this technique, you can't stamp over those dots. Make sense? So, if you don't have a heat tool, you could easily just do a couple of these, set them aside till tomorrow. It takes forever for it to dry. All right, so now let's do our stamping. Using Memento Black. And I'm pulling in my test card so that I have my pattern. I really recommend you doing it because it has helped me. Of course, it doesn't want to stay closed. It has helped me not mess up this hard work I've already done. So we're going to start here. We're going to switch. If you'll notice, this piece of paper is bigger than this piece of paper, but it still gives me a good way to just visually look at something so that I don't mess it up. Okay, I think we're good. This piece of paper measured 5 inches by 3 3/4. And now I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment layers. This is 1 inch by 4 inches. The black is 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. Stamp straight down, lift straight up. Best way to stamp. No rocking. If you rock, you get what I call trash. I don't know if I can do it, but let me show you. Well, this stamp is cut perfect and it doesn't give me trash. But if you get a little halo, well, here it is. There you go. See that halo? That's trash. That's what you don't want. We're going to add this piece to our basic black. That is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And my card is going to open this way. Whoa, I have some black on me. See that? Huh. Good thing I'm going to cover that up. I haven't shared this tip in a while, so I'm going to pull it out because I don't want my fingers to mess up anything else. I just keep some hand sanitizer on my desk, and then I can clean up the wettest part of the ink. It'll still be a little stained. Oh no, I got it all clean. Sometimes your fingers are still stained, but it dries really quick and I can keep on playing. I add my dimensionals different ways sometimes. Like this is a pretty wide strip, but if I'd have put the 2 dimensionals and nothing in the middle, it doesn't have any support. So I just kind of spread them out. There we go. Okay. I love it. What do you think? I think it's the perfect bouquet card. I sure hope my tips helped you guys today. I hope you liked this card, and I hope you'll give Bokeh Technique a try. Happy stamping, y'all!